Okay, here we go, another Friday feature, and this subject we're going to talk about actually can be the underlying problem with everything from the top of your head to my shoulder hurts, to my hip hurts, to my knee hurts. This is the most commonly overlooked thing, and it's what I see in probably most everybody, okay, and that's arch support, okay? Arch support is your frame is supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be standing upright and, you're supposed to be stacked over the top, okay? But then, look, if you have the collapse of the arch, okay? So the arch is underneath the foot. It's supposed to be kind of like the arch of a bridge, or it's like a leaf spring in a car, okay? Now, when that collapses, what does it do? It makes the legs that go here, if that arch collapses, they're going to go on like this. And so you see the knees go in like this, and the hips go out, you get pain, pain, pain. And then all of these planes, you're supposed to be straight up and down. You see they're level, 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 okay? When your arch is doing what it's supposed to do, okay? If that arch then falls, then the whole structure, your foundation starts to kind of crumble, right? It's kind of like a hoopty car, okay? You got a hoopty car, which is, we've all seen it before. You're driving behind and you see a car and it's like this. It's supposed to be level with the ground, but it's like this, and it's going ta-ta-ta-ta. Well, you take that car into your mechanic, and it's chewing up tires, and you put brand new tires on, and 2 weeks later the tires are gone, and you take it to a bad mechanic, and he goes, let's just kind of keep giving you new tires. You take it to a good mechanic, and he says, your frame has been bent. You got hit, and it's going down the road like this. And that's what's happening when we have a fallen arches, what it does to everything in the whole structure. Now, like a broken door, okay? You got a broken door and it's off its hinge and it's going to start rubbing on this side. What do? You put glue on it and you clamp it. You clamp it to hold it in place, right? Problem is that we get a shot in the hip or something like that. But if the foot is collapsing, you're going to keep, it's like doctor, it keeps, it hurts when I poke myself in I will stop doing that. So the very quick answer is to actually put a wedge in there, right? An arch support, okay? That's like putting a clamp in, okay? You let the clamp then sit there long enough for those joints, whether it be the knee, the hip, the neck, all of the stuff, to not have to be so stretched out of place, and then it is allowed to then reduce its scar tissue and then heal. And then it's fixed, okay? And then we'll talk later about where it really comes from, which is it's a neurologic dysfunction, some damage in the neck or in the spine or something like that, because if that arch is now collapsed and not doing what it's supposed to, it means it's the neurologic function. So it's like grandma who had a stroke in that part of her face. So later we'll get into how do we really get to the underlying cause of it. But in the meantime, it needs time to heal. So getting a good arch support, an arch support that you can get them at stores, and I recommend a really good one. And I also recommend that at Target they have a strap-on arch support by Futuro, and so that you can wear an arch support when you're walking around the house barefoot or walking around in flip-flops, which actually can do kind of the most damage, which is, again, if it doesn't stay where it's clamped in, it's never going to heal. So, again, keep that in mind, all right? Thanks. Bye-bye.